My name is James Williams Jr. This is Comfort Habit number 2. So, this is another test video to see if this is actually going to work. But they're going to hopefully be able to fix this computer on Friday. I'm having so many issues with computers, man. And hopefully Friday, everything's going to be hunky-dory. Alright? Because I can't even get my account for the damn thing to work. I've done everything I could, and I just fucking suck at computers. Let's just face it. Let's live with reality here, okay? Me and computers will never be best friends. Just like me and Murphy's Law. You know, Murphy's Law will never be my best friend, but the motherfucker's always on my back. So, I'm sorry for swearing. Gonna make this video real quick so I can do what I need to do. I'm not a guy who normally bites my tongue. I'm not a guy who doesn't think before I speak. I generally do the best I can with what I have, and to quote Henry McCoy from the X-Men, when my back's against the wall, I usually turn whatever I have around me into the weapon that is necessary to survive and get through it. Or if you guys want me to quote Alec Ryder, when your back's against the wall and you can't run from it, then use it. Okay, got that good. You knew I was going to throw it in there. You knew it. If you guys know anything about me by now with my whole Mass Effect thing, you know, me desperately trying to save it because next month is N7 Day, and I'm only chomping at the bit because I've been trying to save this game since the social justice warriors and everyone else has just been like chunking it down. So as you guys know, today is Tuesday, so Sunday, Monday, Sunday, Saturday, Friday. So 4 days ago was the beginning of OmegaCon. Now, for what you guys don't know, if you're not into OmegaCon, let me give you an enlightened video on OmegaCon. It's about games and anime. So if you don't know anything about games and anime, OmegaCon is the place for you. Now hold on. There's more to OmegaCon than games and anime. There's also cosplay. There's vendors who sell clothing. There's vendors who sell games. There's vendors who sell comic books from the comic store Atlas, and games like Cards Against Humanity from The End. You know, those are very good places to get your games and your information about OmegaCon. They're there every year that we have them. New vendors come in, old vendors come in. It really depends on how many people you can get at the Virtue, or excuse me, for the venue. And this year we had a fairly good turnout. Last year was a little better, and the year before that was a little better. But only because we actually had time to plan and we had venues and everything. Now, I'm not on the planning committee. But if you're on the planning committee and you're watching this video, then hey, I need a job. Anyway, the whole thing is that OmegaCon is for those people who love cosplay, for those people who love games, for those people who love to buy and sell and make things. Now, let me drop you some things about these vendors. So the vendors come in and they sell their products. I bought the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. They have things like this here. So when you go to the Comic Con, you can go in there and I bought Ghostbuster Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. And from the people who were making me my cool ass Major Victory shirt, I bought the Ninja Turtles. The very old school Ninja Turtles made by Minimates. I have no idea who they are. No, I'm not here to sell them. I'm not here to promote them. I'm here to promote Comic-Con. OmegaCon, excuse me. So, when you have nothing to do, and yeah, it's not very pricey, but it's kind of pricey, you know, but it's totally worth it to come in and see the vendors. They have collectibles. They sometimes draw stuff for you. It all depends on what vendor you go to. There's a vendor who has anime. There's a vendor who has stickers. There's vendors who have everything. And they come in and you introduce yourself to them. And if you think that you're not going to be able to get to them, they have cards so you can get the cards to try. You can send them what you need or whatever. And this is networking. A lot of networking can be done at OmegaCon. I did a whole bunch of networking. So I talked to other actors and writers and stuff like that. So, you know, you never know who you're going to bump into at these things. And if you're trying to get into the business of either being a vendor or, like me, trying to make it into the movie business, you need networking. Networking is a very essential and a social thing. And you just never know who you're going to bump into. I'm James Williams. This is Comfort Habit number 2. be seeing you at the very next OmegaCon. Better be there. The only way I'm not going to make it is if I'm no longer breathing. Thank you. No, I'm not being a douchebag full of dick tips. Also, if you want to have a good costume, maybe you want to swing by. The party starts here. They sell good costumes. Oh, you need proof. You need proof, do you? That's proof right here. Now, as much as I love Captain America, the only reason I got this was because of Major Victory. Now, I paid a lot of money, so I didn't want to rip my sleeves off like Major Victory in his Guardians of the Galaxy. However, unfortunately, I'm the only person on Earth who seems to know who the hell the Guardians of the Galaxy are. So I'm going to make a video about them coming up next. I'm Jason Williams Jr. It's Dumb Number 2. Be seeing you.